And here is my end of season review. Transfers, new arrivals. We have Matthew Nogueira, Theo Colom, Christian Campagna, Milo Jurisic, Lorenzo Caligari, Jan Fillion, Thomas Geraldo, Louis Laurie Latanzio, and Canada coming in. Here is how they looked. 4 appearances for Matthew Nogueira with an average rating of 7.03. Theo Colom came in from Vancouver 2, 18 appearances, 8 off the bench, 12 goals, 8 assists. Campagna also came in from Vancouver 2, 20 appearances, 2 off the bench, no goals, no assists. Milo Jurisic came on a free from Forge, 4 appearances, 7 off the bench, average rating of 6.87. Caligari came from Chambly, 17 appearances, 5 off the bench with 1 goal. Good man. Jan Fillion came in from Mariehamn, 28 appearances. He started in every single league match, an average rating of 6.75. Thomas Geraldo, the young, dynamic central midfielder, came in from Montreal, 10 appearances, 8 off the bench, 6.71 average rating. Triple L came from York United, 20 appearances, 4 off the bench, 6 goals, 2 assists. And Canada came in from SEP, I believe that is Palmeiras, 11 appearances, 13 off the bench, 3 goals, 4 assists. Very decent season from all of my new signings. The board are very pleased with the deal to sign Milo Jurisic, mainly due to getting the player to agree to a lower wage. Transfers out, we had Alex Marshall go to Portmore. He had 13 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. I don't even know where Portmore United are. They're in Jamaica. That's good to know. And loans out, João Morelli went out for 2 months, loaned to YPI, 6 appearances, 8 off the bench, 1 goal, an average rating of 6.45. Disappointed in the deal to send him out on loan because we're still paying his wage, but he wants to leave, so I had to. The season's results, we finished in 8th place as we expected, as we said, 23 points, goal difference of -15. The supporters cannot hide their displeasure with the team finishing near the bottom of the table. No, we finished at the bottom of the table. Top goal scorer was Theo Colom. Cavalry came second. Forge came first in the table. However, 3rd place York United FC won the league. They are this year's champions, beating former champions Pacific FC in the final. In the Amway Canadian Championship, we beat Longueuil 3-0 on aggregate. We then lost Toronto 6-0 on aggregate. We don't know who's won yet because it hasn't finished yet. It hasn't finished. Top goal scorers for Halifax were Lefumpa Mwandwi, Theo Colom and Canada all getting a goal each. The board are satisfied that the team tried their best in the Amway Canadian Championship. Moments to remember, however, 6-0 win against Ottawa in the Canadian Premier League. The match to remember was beating our nearest rivals Pacific FC 3-1 in the final few matches of the season. Goal of the season, however, was Samuel Salter in that 6-0 win against Atletico Ottawa. Can we see it? I don't know which goal it is. Can we see it? In the 90th minute. Let's review that goal. Here we go. Daniels through to Salter. Colom on the right-hand side. Pops it back through to Salter. Salter with a rocket into the left-hand corner. Oh, that was goal of the season for understandable reasons. The finances were pretty good. We are still at national reputation level. The club reputation has not changed. No new sponsorships. Just no new sponsorships. Annual revenue for the sponsorship was £193,000. Broadcast revenue was £489,000. Corporate and hospitality just under £75,000. No competition prize money, and match day commercial and revenue was £154,000. Total merchandise sales of £214,000. Non-domestic sales amounting to £21,420 this year. Shirt sales, we sold 2,329 shirts, Caligari being the top one there, Colom, Geraldo, Daniels and Rampasad being in the top 5 of the shirt sales. And we lined up with this best 11 playing the wing play style apparently. You rotated the team quite a lot this season, spreading out playing time over the squad and demonstrating our strength in depth. Well, we didn't really have strength, and we had a lot of injuries, so we didn't really have depth. My team of the year, however, was Jan Fillion, Zachary Fernandez, Campagna, Omar, Ferrazzo, Rampsad and Caligari in the middle of the field. On the wings it was Timoteo and Ferran, and then our strike force of Salter and Colom. The accolades, I won Manager of the Year for the club. Okay, hard work and effort paid off on the pitch, and such a feat didn't go unrewarded in our end-of-season awards ceremony. Fans Player of the Season was Theo Colom, Young Player of the Season was Theo Colom, Signing of the Season was Milo Jurisic, Goal of the Season was Samuel Salter, Top Goal Scorer was Theo Colom, Most Assists was Theo Colom, Most Player of the Match awards was Theo Colom with 3, Highest Average Rating was 7, was Theo Colom, and Christian Campagna was the most completed passes per 90 minutes. In the competition, we won nothing. We won no player awards in the competition. So, fantastic. Record breakers, most overall goals by a player in the season was Theo Colom with 12. Most league goals with 11 was Theo Colom. Most goals by a player in a match was Samuel Salter with a hat-trick, as was in a league match as well. Most assists by a player in the season was 8 with Theo Colom. Most clean sheets by a player in the season was Jan Fillion with 3. Most player of the match awards in the season was Theo Colom with 3. Worst discipline was Zachary Fernandez, 6 yellow cards, 1 red card. Most league appearances by a player was Andre Rampersad with 106 appearances for Halifax Wanderers. Most league goals by a player was Samuel Salter with 19 now. Youngest player was Nassim Nuja at 18 years old and 358 days. Oldest player was Andre Rampersad at 28 years old and 248 days. Fastest goal was Theo Colom, 3 minutes 33 seconds. Youngest goal scorer was Canada at 19 years, 148 days. Oldest goal scorer was Lorenzo Caligari at 25 years old and 191 days. So, with our oldest player being Andre Rampersad at 28 years old, I've got quite a young team, and I'm going to keep that going into the next season. History in the making. Apparently, Wanderers suffered a disappointing campaign, finishing shy of their pre-season expectations thanks to the largely slow starts of the season, said Matt Salmon of the Canadian Soccer Messenger. Okay, thanks Matt, much appreciated. And here is our dynamic timeline. Bolo Zenden came in on 29th of March 2023 to assist me. We signed hot prospect Triple L on a free transfer. We can only take so many L's as it moved quickly from tragedy to comedy. The six that we lost in a row was disappointing, but then we won big with a 6-0 win against Atletico Ottawa. Collecting dubs. Halifax Wanderers won 4 matches in a row to set a new club record. We collected dubs. And Theo Colom's 12 goals in the season set a new club record. And that's it. That's our season review. We've got £42,000 to be shared among the squad and backroom staff on a pro-rata basis for finishing 8th in the Canadian Premier League. And that's the end of my season. Very nice.